So I think it's incumbent upon us to use our gifts, put them into practice, make life better for others, impact others. I think we're supposed to do that. But I also believe wholeheartedly that we have to protect our gifts. We're supposed to use our gifts, but we also have to protect our gifts. So what's happening, y'all? This is Mike D with Black Fathers Now, where we're bringing the village to the brothers. Every couple of weeks, you can look forward to a quick inspirational message or a thought-provoking guest with knowledge and wisdom, all geared towards helping you be the best father that you can be. We're bringing the village to you. Now it's your turn to do something with what you learned. All right, y'all. Let's go. What's up, fellas? This is Mike D, Mr. Double Down on You, with another episode of Black Fathers Now. And I hope y'all are having a great day, man. I hope y'all are out there doing a doggone thing and making an impact in the world, man. I mean, literally, the world is ours. We need to do something with it. The world is ours. We need to do something with it. Use your gifts, use your talents, use your skills to build something, to leave a legacy, to make an impact, but to make the most of the moment that you have right now. Because we don't have tomorrow, or yesterday's already passed. We know that, right? The only thing that we have is the moment. So make the most of this moment using your gifts, your talents, your skills, your experiences, any and everything at your disposal. Use it to make the most of the moment. That being said, there's something today that I want to touch on. It's going to be a very quick episode. But I want to encourage each and every one of you all to utilize your gifts, but to then also protect your gifts at the same damn time. Use your gifts and protect your gifts at the same time. So what do I mean by that? I truly am, from a spiritual perspective, I truly believe that we are all gifted in different ways. Each and every person walking the face of this earth has at least one gift, something that is innate inside of them, that is incumbent upon them to put into use, to put into practice, to utilize, to make things better for those that are coming behind us, but then also to make things better for those that are around us right now, right? I think everyone is gifted in some specific way. We're all gifted in different ways, and there are some that have more than one gift, right? At times it's not just one thing that you're gifted at doing, right? There's not one thing that, you are uniquely positioned to go and take advantage of or to, make the most of. I mean, some people are gifted in multiple ways, right? But at the very least, or at the bare minimum, I personally believe that everyone is gifted in at least one thing, right? And when you're gifted in one thing, when you have some level of greatness inside of you, you must use it. In some way, shape, or form, you must use it. Because I also believe that if you do not use something, you will lose it. Now, when I say lose it, sometimes that means, you have a time frame in which you need to take advantage of something that you have available and, put it into practice. But the other part to that, and the reality is, our time on earth is limited. So therefore, you have a limited time to utilize the gift that you have inside of you to impact the world, to impact others. So whether it's your full lifetime that you have, or whether it's, you maybe have a smaller window and you have to take advantage of, this gifting that you have inside of you and put it into practice now, because maybe that gift will get away from you at some point. If you don't use it, you lose it sometimes. I mean, a lot of people believe that. So I think it's incumbent upon us to use our gifts, put them into practice, make life better for others, impact others. I think we're supposed to do that. But I also believe wholeheartedly that we have to protect our gifts. We're supposed to use our gifts, but we also have to protect our gifts. So what does that mean? When you are gifted, when you do have a skill set, when you have something that's of value and others take notice, there will be demand for what it is you bring to the table. So protecting your gift at times means that every so often you have to say no. I know sometimes that sounds counterintuitive, and you have some that tell you that say yes to everything. Just go do everything, get all the exposure you can. But we have to be mindful of burnout. We have to be mindful of basically getting connected with scenarios that are not really aligned with who we are. So yes, our greatness or our gift may be of benefit to a particular situation, but if that situation is not truly aligned with who you are, that might be a situation that you personally need to pass on. You have to protect your gift because, just like anything, things can be utilized for good, but they can also be utilized for things that aren't so good. So we have to be mindful of that in regards to the alignment that we allow ourselves to kind of get connected with in regards to the utilization of our gifts. Again, we need to use our gifts. We need to find ways to impact the world and impact those that you have connection to by taking that thing that's been, placed inside of you by our divine creator, God, and go out and put it into practice. I think we need to do that 100%. But also we need to be mindful of protecting that gift because that gift may not be designed for every circumstance, every situation. That gift may not be designed to be associated with every organization or every entity. Just because someone asks for you to put your gift into practice, that does not necessarily mean that you need to go and do that. Because again, if you're in a situation in which you're not aligned, it actually could be detrimental to what you're doing. It could be counterproductive. That's one. But the other side of the equation is you can also get to a point in which you reach burnout. And that's something that a lot of people don't talk about. When you think about like professional sports, and sports is always a good analogy, there's always an off season. You don't find any professional sport that is just continuous year round with no downtime, with no off season. That's because you need to recover. Your body, your mind, everything needs to have time to recover, to rejuvenate, to refresh. And so even with the utilization of your gift, that thing that you're calling, your purpose in life, you need to make sure that you protect that gift at times because you don't want to get burned out. Because the moment that you become burned out is the moment that you no longer have the motivation to go and utilize your gift to impact those that you were uniquely designed to impact. So, fellas, be mindful. If you have a gift, and we all do, find a way to put that gift into practice. Use it. You must use it because there is a possibility that you may lose it. On the flip side, you must protect that gift. Make sure that you are properly aligned in the situations that you're utilizing the gift, but also protect yourself from burnout because as your gift becomes noticed by others, it becomes valuable. And you will get asked to bring your gift to the forefront, bring your gift to the table, and be mindful and protect yourself because you don't want to get burned out. All right. Well, hey, fellas, man, I hope this is something that you really can think about and put into practice, but then to ponder on and do a deep dive on yourself. You know what I'm saying? Really think about your life and think about, what you bring to the table and how you're utilizing it. And, you might come to realize that, I need to use it more. Maybe I'm not using my gifts to the magnitude in which I should, right? But then you might say that, maybe I'm stretched a little thin and other aspects of my life are being impacted by being stretched so thin. So be mindful of it, because this is going to be independent to each and every person listening. But do that evaluation. Really think about your life and find a way to use your gift, but then also protect your gift at the same damn time. All right, fellas. Hey, look, as always, make sure to visit blackfathersnow.com. Subscribe via iTunes, Stitcher, Google Play, iHeartRadio, anywhere you listen to podcasts. Subscribe, share. Please leave comments. Please leave ratings. And, we really appreciate that, because that helps us to grow in the search functions of all the various podcast platforms. So make sure to do so. Again, share with your friends and family. And hey, when you go to blackfathersnow.com, click on apparel. Grab some dope apparel. Literally, we got some dope apparel that helps to reshape the narrative of the Black family. So really grab some stuff there, and also grab a copy of my book, Dynamic Black Fatherhood Manifesto. You can also access that from blackfathersnow.com. And until next time, fellas, be blessed, well, and wise. And I'll holla at you. Peace. Yo, fellas, I hope you enjoyed today's episode. And always visit blackfathersnow.com, as well as follow Black Fathers Now on virtually every social media platform you can think of. Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, everywhere. Just follow us and engage with us, man. Look forward to hearing from you. And I guess until next time, I'll holla at you. Peace.